The industry has long been deregulated. The moment Babangida said private airlines can come in and fly, they deregulated in terms of pricing and all of, just like a free market. And so government has absolutely no powers to fix prices for private enterprise, including the aviation industry. Now, but that does not mean that we are leaving them without engaging them or rudderless. We have engaged them at several fronts. They've told us there are problems. Access to aircrafts, access to good leased aircraft on very good conditions. The fact that they still have to do most of their sea checks abroad. There are no maintenance facilities here for their aircraft. So they have to source a lot of dollars to take those aircrafts abroad for maintenance, and on and on and on. However, related to what you asked, there are the issues of the taxes. So it's all rolled into one. Now, let me address it holistically. On the issue of having access to cheaper aircrafts, this government has done quite a lot. It is only a matter of time for the results to start coming out. You remember that we have passed the practice direction regarding the Cape Town Convention, and for the first time in the last 3-4 weeks, one of our local airlines now began to assess dry lease. The dry lease was 3 times lesser than the price they normally get those aircraft, and it was given by one of the best and the biggest leasers in the world, AirCap. I'm sure you know AirCap. AirCap from Dublin. They are one of the biggest in the world. They decided, after abandoning Nigeria for nearly 2 decades, nobody touched Nigeria. It was President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government that restored confidence again in the system. So that is the first that they have given us. In the next few months or 1 year, we expect a lot of these dry leased aircraft to come in. One, it will reduce the cost of operation, the cost of the leasing, and then again, it will make more people, more of these operators have access to the aircraft, and it will create competition. The only thing that can drive prices down in the free economy is competition, no other thing. You see what is happening between Dangote and NNPC now, and that everybody is reducing by 20 naira. Today they'll reduce again by 10 naira because it's competition. They want, no matter how small the margins are, they want to be better than their competitor. So that is what we're trying to create in the aviation sector, to force that competition by making sure that more of them have access to cheaper aircrafts. So government can create that enabling environment. So in the next few months, or within the next 1 year, I expect that we will have more aircrafts to service more routes and force down the prices by pure competition. We're going to do that. That I assure you. The second one is on the issue of the taxes, which is rolled into what you asked about the ECOWAS. Yes, we have received the communication. Yes, I called a meeting yesterday about it. But it is persuasive. The ECOWAS still do not have that jurisdiction to force us to do what we have to do. They passed that, this thing, they circulated around all the aviation authorities in the region. We have received our own, and we've called a meeting over it. Now, the meeting goes beyond aviation because I am not the owner of Nigeria. So I'm not the owner of those taxes. All the taxes we collect, they go into the federation accounts. And so you have the tax authorities, you have the Minister of Finance, you have all the tax authorities. They must come to the same table, I, as Festus Kayamo, or Bayo Danduga cannot wake up one morning and say, I'm abolishing the tax because I'm aviation minister. It's not possible. It is the tax authorities that will look at them and say, these are the taxes we can reduce, these are the taxes we cannot reduce. We are on a talking table on that now. I have escalated the matter as Minister of Aviation. I said, look, it's affecting my sector. So I've escalated the matter to the relevant people. In fact, Hadiza Bala, let me mention, has been very, very good on this. He's been working very hard on this to rally us to one table to look at it. So we are looking at it holistically because, like I said, only aviation cannot look at it. Financial people should also look at it to come to a reasonable